저는 생굴을 못 먹어서 익힌 건 좋아하는데 생굴을 못 먹어. 한국이 더 싸요?
그럴 것 같아요.
아, 사이드 메뉴구나. 헉! 언니, 에비 후라이 하나에 900엔.
카키 하나에.
뭐 카키야 비싸긴 하니까.
사람들이 많아.
저도 그래요. 약간 그런데 에너지를 언니 쓰고 싶을까? 이런 데는 케첩도 자기네들이 만드나? 맛이 달라요? 아니, 그 궁금해서 약간 고다와리가 있나 해서. 날씨 미쳤다.
Terrible things started happening when you walked away. So that's why I stay right here. Cause when all of my dreams seem so out of reach, you're crystal clear. You don't disappear, baby. No. So why would I unfollow you when you're the only thing unhallowed me? And why would I try to hide the truth when I feel so empty without you? It's getting a little bit out of control. The way you look so good without trying it out. And this addiction isn't good for my health, but I don't wanna spend another night by myself. Cause I know that I would be dumb to let you go. Why would I unfollow you when you're the only thing unhallowed me? Why would I try to hide the truth when I feel so empty without you?
진짜 오랜만이야.
So why would I unfollow you when you're the only thing unhallowing me? Why would I go and hide the truth when I feel so empty without you? When I feel so empty without you. When I feel so empty without you. When I need it, ain't no waiting. Ain't no ifs or maybes. You're gonna always be my favorite. Just thought I'd let you know. Just thought I'd let you know. Sometimes I act crazy, but I love how you got patience. and you, it just makes sense. Just thought I'd let you know. 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 Got my attention. Girl, I love how we finish each other's sentence. Know that we had it, attachment from the beginning. The way my last bitch fucked me up, it was hard to build that trust. It don't take much to know that you're something special. Just like a drug, I can't break the habit. Yeah. I don't tell you all the time, but you're always on my mind. But sometimes I act crazy, but I love how you got patience. Me and you, it just makes sense.
여기 거의 1박 지금 10만원 하더라고요. 미쳤죠? 아, 완전 바뀌었네. 완전 다르다. 저런 살짝 여름스럽다. 사람들 근데 몇 시간이지? 반짝이다.食べれるよみんなで。아빠来るよ。15원かな。 かさ、ライトがいまいちかも。お願いします。すいません。あ、あれ餅ですか？
はい、餅ですね。
お餅、春大好きお餅。
이따 갈면 돼. 쿠다사이.
目閉じてって。
네, 쿠다사이.
目閉じてって。
これです。
わあ、大きいガチャだ。あ、
따로?
이건 그냥 먹으면 돼. 너 조개도 안 먹어?
아니? 조개 좋아하는데. 야바이.
아니키って呼ばれたらどうなの？
言わないから。
ヤクザ？
いや、ヤクザでも聞いたことない。
ヤクザ
いつ使うのそれって？
アニメの中。
애니메이션 안에서만 쓴대. 그 말 자체를 실생활에서 쓰지 않는데. 뭐 야마스기를. 진짜 커.抱っこしてあげるね。
Cold enough to make you shiver, but not cold enough to snow. Cold enough to know it's winter, perfect time to say our first hello.
キラキラ。
Scarves and sweaters bundled up in cotton, knowing names that wouldn't be forgotten, laughing over our own sense of humor underneath the Christmas lights that glow. I'm glad I got to know you better. We've come so far since that December. Who would have known I would have made my best friend on that night? Under 1,000 Christmas lights. Another year went by so quickly, it's Christmas time again. And even though we both get busy, we still have time to talk for hours on end. I'm glad I got to know you better. We've come so far since that December. Who would have known?
바질とタイムとパセリ OK。葉っぱに行きましょう。 赤から1個買ってみよう。 オッケー行こ
じゃあこの子に手伝ってもらう。カチュウ。
う。このポッキー美味しいもん。美味しいもん。これでしょ。
本物のや
いっぱい買っとこう。違う違う、赤いコーラ。
赤いコラね。
お、出た。お、不思議。入れて。ありがとう。お、ごめんごめん。違うの？嘘。乾杯。ホルメリークリスマス。伸ばしてちょうだい。メリークリスマス。いただきます。
ローズマリー。
あ、これおいしい？パパ作った。おお、美味しそうじゃん。
なんで？どうして？どうしてこんな弱い？一つもできないよ。入った。おう。
やばいじゃん、ある。すごい、できたね、自分で。かわいい、よかったね。じゃあ次はこれは？普通のデーツ。
炭酸1本です。